Hey everybody, thanks for joining me. My name's David and this is my channel. Today's video is called, it's all about reordering your thoughts. Now, what do I mean by this? If I can convince you that we have that body mind, that reactional mind, a mind that believes it's protecting something, and you kind of have to see that. Can you feel that? There's a mind inside of each one of us that feels like it's protecting the body or protecting some part of you from the world and other people. It's protecting you from problems that are going on in your life. It's trying to protect you from things that can go wrong. It's protecting you from the idea of maybe there could be pain or something could be taken away from you. So it's in this protection mode, this defensive mode. Yeshua talks about in the Course of Miracles that what's happened is we are defending ourselves on a regular basis in our mind. And that is causing an attack because we're not defending ourselves from anything. And this is tricky. And it took me so long to finally see this. And once I did, there was only peace. So I want to share this with you. There is a mind, we call it a reactional mind. I call it the reactional mind. It's an outside mind. It's a mind that is consistently thinking about the outside world. Take a second and see if you can feel that mind, right? You know what that feels like. Those thoughts that are consistently really invested in others, in the things of your past, the things that are going on now, the things of the body, and the things of this created world. And that mind, the more you recognize it, you'll see it is consistently reacting to this world. Therefore, it has a past that is consistently coming in, and it's talking about the past. It's always talking about something that's coming in. Now, in martial arts, that could be construed as someone who's fighting something. Someone touches me and I fight them. Boom, boom. Something came in, I reacted to them. Okay? So sit with that. Now, once we let go of this reactive mind, this is what it means when you hear it, let go and relax, let go and relax. It's the idea of letting go of this mind activity, this monkey mind, this reactional mind, this defensive mind. That if you look close enough, you'll find no entity behind it. Where's it at? This is what you hear all the time in the spiritual world, especially in Eastern philosophy, is if you just watch the mind, you'll hear it. It just goes and goes and goes, almost like it's talking to itself. There's no real entity or spirit or anything, so to speak, that's behind it. You can't find it. You see? You just can't find it. All you find is a part of your mind that just wants to react to everything. And we can't really find out who it is that's reacting. This is why they say you could just watch your mind and just let it go like clouds moving in the sky, because it doesn't have a source. Think about that. And I recommend go looking for it. Where's the source of that reaction? What part of you is reacting to your life? And I recommend also go find the source of what it's reacting to. And you won't find that either. And the more we recognize there's no source, and if there's no source of any of our problems, and there's no source of whatever's reacting to this idea of problems, once we get that, we just let it go. It just disappears. So the hardest part about the spiritual study is to not move in the direction of that mind that's reacting to your life. You see, that's the hardest part by far. And it's many different levels, isn't it? It's sneaky. It's sneaky. But that mind has one really big thing in common. Its order is to be second. Just like someone touches me, I'm second. They touch, I react. They touch, I fight. In order to fight, you have to be second. In order to defend, something has to be attacking you. There's a second idea. Does that make sense? And what I mean by reordering your thoughts, reordering the structure of who you are, be first. In martial arts, if someone touches me, I'm second. If I move this way, I become first. They become second. You see, and now I move them. It's a reordering of this, not a reaction to this. That's why we don't react. We allow them in order to hook them. Once I got them, I'm now first, they're second, and you'll just move them effortlessly and they won't even know what happened. And it's the same thing out here. You have a mind that wants to be second, and you have another mind that's always first. And these are two different places. You cannot move one into the other. They will always both exist. And that's why you can just watch the mind activity. And what are you watching it from? Right? There's that elusive question we hear so much in spirituality. Who's watching that mind? Well, that's the other part of you, the awareness, the witness we call it. The one with source, the one with perfect love. That part of you is watching the other part. And the more you recognize, I am not that mind. I am not the reactional mind. I am not the defensive mind. There's nothing to react to. Why? Because everything that mind tells you to react to, if you really look close enough, it's already gone. It's like sands of a desert. It's already moved and changed. It's like the water. It's already rippled out and now it's gone. Or wake of a boat. The past is like a wake of a boat. You move through, the wake's big, but then it just dissolves back into the water. The reality is right now, this second, as hard as it could be to see, you have no problems because each one of us can decide right here, right now, to be anything we want, to feel anything we want, to think anything we want. And that's the trick. As Abraham Hicks would say, the past has nothing to do with right now. Nothing to do with right now. Right now, I can decide. Now, the way we look at this, and we've been talking a bit about this, negative and positive. The mind that's negative is always that mind that's reacting. What is it reacting to? Things that are missing. So it's always going. You ever notice how not only things are missing, but isn't your mind always pulling you forward? I need to get this. I need to do this. I need to get this. Can you see how it's trying to convince you that it's missing? There's things missing in your life. And what it does is it looks at the individual things in your life and tries to fix them and change them. Can you feel that part? It's like taking the hand and saying, I need to fix this. 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 How many parts of your life do you want to change? Can I convince you that that's not the way? It never will be the way. You cannot change the individual parts of your life. Now, why? Because it's like trying to change one part of a dream. It's all one. It's here, not here. Do you see? This needs to change, not these. Does that make sense? And the more we get that, the more we realize the direction that I'm moving in, the order that I'm moving in by being a reactive part of my life is not working. And it will keep you going forever. We call that the Maya. Just continuously reacting to everything and trying to change it, trying to control it, trying to defend it, trying to justify it. Can you feel that part? It's not you. So there's nothing to feel bad about or guilty. It's that mind that has no one driving it. It's just reacting to things coming in. You see? And now it's out of control. That's all. And the way to get it into control is to recognize it first and foremost. Oh my God, I am reacting to everything. That mind is reacting. Not me, that mind is reacting. My vibration can decide to move in the direction of right now, this second. And from this moment, I assure you, there's only positive. There's only all that is. There's only everything is good. Everything is good. You see? So it's literally two completely different worlds, so to speak, and you have to be able to see them both, because the more we understand, I cannot change the individual world. Why? Because it's one. Can you take your hand into the water and try to change a piece of it? Try it. You can't. And when each one of us uses that mind of negativity, it's like taking food color and pouring it in a glass of water. The whole water turns into that negativity. Haven't you ever noticed how much it pulls you down so quickly? That's because it's one synchronicity. Everything is a synchronicity. It's synchronized. It breathes together, either through negative, missing, and reaction, or positive, full, flowing, moving forward. Everything's coming in, but they will never meet each other. That's why we cannot invalidate that negative side. We have to just ignore it. You cannot stop that mind. You just have to ignore it. But let me give you a better way. Instead of ignoring the mind, that's very difficult to do. You have to move and reorder yourself into the right now. I am. I am. I am what? I am feeling good. I am starting over now. If I can say one more thing, this world is not real, but the experience that you are having is. It is always going to be hooked to you. That means everything out there is your dream. And it's all hooked to your vibration and giving you everything. That's why we say it all comes from you back to you. There's nothing out there, but the mind wants to convince you that there is, so it projects it out in order to blame outside. But in reality, the more you let go of that mind, the more you will see that you are indeed putting the meaning into your life and getting it back. And it's a wonderful, wonderful feeling. It's like waking up in the middle of your dream and being lucid. If anyone has experienced the lucid dream, you just walk out and say, you know what? I'm no longer going to let this push against me anymore. That's the leap of faith. That's the leap of faith that Jesus was talking about when he said, love thy enemy. That was the leap of faith when he told that person, go sell everything and come and walk with me. You need nothing from this world. You have to drop it all. And that's hard for us. Now, no one says you have to go sell all your belongings. But the more you understand, be first in your life, not second. Don't react to your life. Decide what you want to feel. Decide what you want to think. And I assure you, a non-reactive thought is not thinking, because it's not moving against anything else. It's just saying, I am feeling good. I love this shirt. I am enjoying the sound of this water. You see, I am breathing in and breathing out joyously and happily. Can you see there's no thinking attached to right now, is there? I know all is well. I know everything is flowing for me. I know all will take care of itself. So recognize the difference. Can you feel the difference of that versus, I hope things are going to be good. If this comes in, I don't know what I'm going to do. This has already happened, so now I got to go figure that out. I got to go find a way to deal with it. Can you see how there's two things that are not agreeing? So the outside and you, so to speak, you guys are kind of trying to push against each other and work towards each other. Can I convince you this part doesn't exist? It truly doesn't. And if you ever want to know how that's true, just simply ask yourself, do you know what's coming in from 1 minute from now, 1 second from now? No. And is the past done? It was an experience regardless of what you experienced. And I know some experiences are harder, but isn't the experience done? And yet here you sit, watching this video, wherever you are, there you are. The experience is done. Now what? Now what? Do you see? As Abraham Hicks always says, she goes, we have never said anything like this before. This is a new experience. That's all we need to know. A new experience. When I move my arm like this is a new experience. You see, the clarity I get from this video myself is a new experience. The clarity you receive is a new experience. That's a good vibration to have on repeat. A new, I'm going to be a new. I'm going to speak new today. I'm going to let go of the chapter, let go of the running mechanism that seems to be running my life from the past. And I'm going to start from right here, right now. That way, when someone touches me, it's just new. Okay, I'll become first. And then you will see something really powerful and awesome. There is no second. You are always first. It is your life. You, each one of you, get to decide how to feel, what to think. When you're no longer responding to something with your thoughts, you will think it absolutely. Like I said, I am enjoying this moment. I like this. I trust this. I'm now moving in this direction. I'm going to enjoy folding my clothes. I'm going to enjoy breathing in and out. Or I'm going to allow this world to be as it is. I'm going to allow it all to move and flow perfectly and effortlessly. And I'm not going to react to it, because it is the reaction that has to go. That's it. And then you will see nothing in your life, not one relationship, not your money, not the things in your life, nothing in your life, not one thing needs to change. Only the reactive mind. That's it. That's the truth. And then you will see there's another mind underneath that's right here, right now, that's leading you and guiding you, and you will tap into it. And it is a mind of love and abundance and prosperity and flow and ease and joy and power. And then you won't have to change anything in your past. It's just an experience. And that's the trick. We can't change anything. We just have to start over anew. And then you will see your power. Take that with you, guys. I hope it brings some clarity and some joy into your life. As always, thank you for giving me this opportunity to receive it back for myself. And thank you for being a part of my synchronicity and my experience here in this wonderful, wonderful adventure. Hit the like button. Keep the comments coming. I love hearing from you. And continue to subscribe. And as always, my unconditional love and appreciation to each